Alright guys, so we're going to do a Paladin plus 60 final run before hardcore, because it's Paladin, right? I'm still going Path of Defender. This defense is just too valuable, especially with all the nerfs to NG scaling, HP scaling, and all that. I'm also going to go mana regen instead of the damage. You could go damage here, but I want the mana regen so I can charge as often as I want. I don't want to be stuck in trying to charge what I can't, because they increase the cost of this skill as well. Still going Leech and still going Divine Blast. Alright, so we will roll the shop next. That's what we usually do. And depending on what items we find, we might change out our statues. But we're generally looking for Lucky Hat or Heartseeker. Even though they changed the luck around, it's still relatively the same. So I still go luck, crit. I might go a non-combo variant though. Old map, Fancy Plume. We really want to find a disarm stun item or poison item. So we'll keep rolling. Just keep rolling, just keep rolling. Judgment's such a cool item. Alright, so there we have Heartseeker plus Coated Arrow. I'm pretty happy with this. Elven Bow's decent. There's like 3 good items, and the rest is just kind of whatever. So I usually look for 3 or more good items. So we're gonna go 15, like 20, and another 15. Oh, is this the beta? No, this is not the beta. I don't think the beta's out yet. Don't think the beta's out yet. I wish it was. But they did change luck. That's not in the beta, that's already live. Alright, General Trap, top of tower, safe corridors, wonderful gifts. Let's go Abundant Shops, Monoliths, Blast Walk, Treasure Hunt. I might even go Demolish Spawners. I'm not going to try to level at all on this run. I'm just going to try to get it done. Enemy Overseers. It's basically free. Alright, that's way too expensive. What can we get rid of? We'll just keep the spawners, that's fine. Alright, let me check my statues. Callus, Feralath, Ozrath. So we have a poison item, so Ozrath is going from the beginning. Callus, and Feralath we have it built in with the stun on the Paladin. And we usually prioritize some evasion. So we're actually gonna go Moonshine. Center Demise, Overflowing Physique. I'm gonna go Markham's Moonshine. We need 2 more. Crazy Eye. And what's the last one? This is kind of the freebie one. We could go Homemade Hazard. It's equal to like 5 Gladiator levels. Go Stab in the Dark. I think we're just gonna go Evasion. Just gonna play it safe. Pump this up. And I think that's everything we needed to do. We shopped, we checked our statues, our chapel, we got our drinks, got the anvil done, did the fountain. We can buy some ore. Alright, we're good to go. Right, 60. 60, yeah. Alright, like we said, we're not going to try to really like level. Just going to kind of go for it. So we're mainly going to be going through these levels, getting gold and ore. And basically ignoring all the enemies. We'll just kill bosses for the most part. Unless there's just like too much stuff and it's becoming a danger. Oh, nice diamond. Wait, I have a portal? Do I not remember dying on this character? Alright, I guess this is the second attempt. We're gonna act as if we haven't died before, just go normal. I could maybe skip, but we'll probably get better items this way, which will help out with the Moonshine. Wow. Let's go check over here just to make sure. Still need to pick up gold. Assist to my pet in picking up gold. That's what I should say. Pet needs a little help. I'm gonna catch up with chat in a second. The game knows you took Moonshine. Yeah, I think I got triple diamond so far. Let's see. Wait, you can play Paladin without combo. Yes, you can. Indirectly pacifist run. Pretty much. I definitely like Moonshine. What are we going here? Don't care about experience, so we'll go Wizard's Wand, Undead Book, and Firm Buckler. Firm Buckler defense or Sphere of Life for offense. We'll go offense. 10% increased damage with the Moonshine. Help us catch up to Wicked Sickness a little faster. But that shop was not great. Also, don't know if I've just been missing them, but I haven't seen any secrets or anything. Could be the game is just on to me. Or maybe I'm blind. Focusing more on the enemies and not dying versus getting all the items. I definitely want all the items though. I think it's just coincidence. I'm sure YouTube will let me know. Okay, and we're out of here. First boss. Just gonna heal up a little bit, then we'll go back in. So we'll wait for another one. Wait for another one to heal, and then when it comes off cooldown, we'll activate it, and then we'll go in. So we'll heal through some damage it does, so we can stay in as long as possible. Alright, so now it looks pretty close to that. Should have bats soon. Alright, there's bats, so now we can just tank him once they all group up. That one kinda hurt. But these bats aren't really dying, are they? I feel like we're stuck. Let's not actually die. Gotta make sure you're not getting hit from behind with these bats. Make sure you're actually stunning them. There we go. So we got Ring of Tea. It's been a while since I've seen a Ring of Tea. That's good. It's actually good. Journeyman's outfit. Okay. It's nothing like crazy, but pretty decent. You stream on YouTube as well? No, it's only Twitch. I just upload the VODs to YouTube after. What is our worst item? What NG did you find your damage output getting a little harder? This boss seems like it's taking a while. That's kind of a hard question to answer. Oh, apothecary herbs is the worst item. Stinger, nice. Probably like 50? I think 30 to 50 was pretty smooth, and then 50 to 60 has been kind of a slog. So I think it just kind of outscales the statues. I can't keep up with like levels with the statues anymore. I felt like we only needed one more. Maybe we needed more than one. I thought I was going to do really bad. I thought it was going to be like a 2. What? Are we on 50 or 60? Yeah, we're on 60. I guess I don't remember the last time I played Paladin. I guess I did a 60 and I died. Let's go ahead and get this chest wire over here. I wonder how far I got. Ooh, getting stuck in that corner was not good. That could have been a death right there. Luckily, we had enough mana to charge. Very important to be able to charge. You can charge before the enemies can attack you. It's kind of the whole idea of the Paladin. When you're skipping everything. Let's see. Oh, another question. When you're doing PvP campaign for statue, do you retrain bestiary book for it? Yeah, when I did the 20 to 30, I basically attuned just the last boss and the first and second boss. And I made it into like a video for the strat. Slippery cloak, evasion for sure evasion. Blackjack, yeah, blackjack. Sturdy belt, more stun, more evasion. We're not really fighting enemies, but if we have to, I want more chance to stun them. And we'll activate my Fairlath statue. Give me all this money. We're pulling ahead with money. Our thief ranks are doing well here. Even with a floor 2 shop. The only time we usually can't afford something is if we have a shop in Act 1, floor 2. We just haven't found enough money to buy 3 items. Anything up here? Nope. Maybe my game crashed last time I played the Paladin. That sounds kind of familiar, but I thought it was a sorcerer. It could have been both. Right, there's a secret. Boot of Speed. Not super relevant on this character. But we are using Moonshine, so it definitely helps. What is this one? Oh, this is the easy one. Okay. That and this. Let's see. Oh, you have all the stars you need for both campaign? No, I just respect it. Is that what you mean? I took out all my stars out of the bestiary and put them into the PvP bosses. This guy like kinda hurts, but not quite enough. We can always group up his adds. We need more leech. But it looks like we're good. As long as we don't get stuck and tank a bunch of bombs. Yeah, do the same, but it costs a lot of gold. That's why I did it the way I did it, where I went from NG20 on the pyramid to NG30. I just did all of that in one day, from 20 to 30. And then respec once, and I still haven't caught up. So we've gotten past Act 3. Could do the portal here. Endless potential. Kinda yikes. Need to make sure I'm actually stunning these enemies. It's kind of a weird spot for a statue. I'm gonna try to do some charging as well, but I really just need to watch my health. Oops. We charged around the statue. If we get too many ghost wizards, we're gonna have to peace out. Find somewhere else to stack them up. Right now we're doing okay. Hoping the statue is almost dead. There's a lot of ghosts. Alright, oof. We might have hung out there for a little too long. Alright, let's go in here, clean up these ghosts. Try to get full health before they show up. Alright, we should be good. Couldn't you do imp or farming for the gold? Imp or farming for the gold. I mean, like, convert your ore into gold? Yeah, you could definitely do that. I'm just saying, if you don't want to do pyramid all the time, we have to respec or whatever, you would just respec everything once and be done with it. It's a lot of gold like that one time, but then you're done. Because I essentially will never have to go back to the pyramid unless I want to. I'll have to go back when I start playing hardcore, but until then, I don't think I'm gonna push my towers to 30. I feel like, or not towers, statues. I feel like statues should have a cap, to be honest, and they should probably be 20. Because it's a little ridiculous. Find some other way to make the pyramid worth doing. That's a lot of enemies. We got to the final stage so quickly. Come on, alright. Make sure we're good. Alright, there's our last one. So we're going to kill off the ghost, and then we'll go deal with this last statue. If we see all the circles at the exact same time, we might look to charge out. Otherwise, I think we can just hold our ground. Alright, we're good. Like, could you go to Act 1 on your highest NG and turn on Plentiful Gifts and run and pick up the ore till boss 1 and pray the imp gives ore, and it's like 3k. Yeah, you can pray like that. I just find it super boring, but you definitely could. Some people have done that. I just... yeah, it doesn't hold my attention enough for me to do that for a long time. Because it's like a 1 in 6 chance, unless you're max XP for that NG. And it's a 1 in 5 chance. But then you have to have the actual... it's like a 30% chance for the imp to show up, so you're probably only going to find 1 imp per run, if that. And then you have to roll the 1 in 5 as well. It's just a lot of like resetting up the character over and over again. But it definitely works. Give me this item. Let me get out of here. Full plate mail, more damage. I think we're pretty much good here. Just gonna go and grab some diamonds, some other gold. Find my exit. Cool. Alright, 6 more statues to go. Let's try not to die to Ghost. Ooh, Assassin's Dagger. That's a pretty big pickup. Because now our crit is 51%. And what was the other thing we were going to look at? 51% crit, and we have 31 items. So we're not quite to the point where we're Wicked Sickness damage levels, but we're getting there. Ooh, those mages kind of hurt. I'm trying to have enough bros to leech off of. Ring of Tea is kind of helping out a lot here. Alright, that's a lot of dudes. I'm up here to try to wipe some of them out. Especially these wizards. These ghost wizards are pretty brutal with their damage. Also doesn't help there's a banner right here on top of it. I don't have banners attuned, so they're pretty strong, pretty tanky. I don't have banners attuned because I feel like I don't need to kill them. I can just like kill the other things faster, and that's better than you trying to kill that. We gotta deal with these guys though. What I got? I got a silver chest. Heck yeah. The armor and res stats. Yeah, we have a lot of that. Oops. Ooh, Duelist Edge. That is 3-piece Duelist. That is what we want to see. 41% chance to evade with 8 luck. So we have an 80% chance to, if we don't evade, we'll get another evade chance. Ooh, also protective powers is good here. Fancy plume. There should also be a shop on this floor. Maybe we can get our sandals of swiftness. No, the shop's gonna be on the next floor, so we haven't seen it yet. Okay, let's go fight this one. Make sure we're good, or we just mindlessly chop down the statue. I think we're good. The armor / amulet of kings even worth it anymore? Probably not. If it was worth it, I would say arena is worth it. And arena definitely is worth it. It's just, I feel like I'm not to the point where I'm forced to do it. I'm to the point where like, yeah, sure, it would help. It would make my life easier. Like getting higher level statues would make my life easier. But it's not like required to do what I'm doing right now. So I'm not gonna farm up statues to like 30. So I can do an NG+60, you know? Kind of the same with the arena. And since they announced the hardcore mode, I'm like, I'll just do it in there instead. Be more motivated. There will potentially be a leaderboard, which would be cool. So if there's a leaderboard, then, you know, you have some incentive to keep progressing your character by beating other people, you know? Alright. We're done with this floor. Again, normally we would like stop and level a little bit, but I really feel like I just don't need to, because this is going to be the final Paladin run. So hardcore. I'm happy with 60. 60 is a nice round number. I don't have regular enemies, so I'm trying to chop down these ghosts as they pop up. If it was too much to handle, I'd go grab some more enemies and bring them to the statue. The tower. Come on, let me out, let me out. Okay. Alright, the barricade died. What NG are you able to attune all the items at? Around NG2, you can attune everything. Maybe NG3 now, since they keep adding in more items. Back when I did it, it was NG2, but now I think it's more towards NG3. Oh wait. I'm sorry. That's when you can get all your skills. It's around NG10 when you can get all your skills and get all of the items. I think. Maybe it's further. Yeah. I said the wrong thing. Wrong thing. $17 or $18 now? That sounds right. It also depends what items you tune. Some classes you can get away with not attuning as many items. Tower of Protection. Where's my shop? There's my shop. Alright, I saw a Necromancer, so we're gonna try to avoid him. Seal of Souls is looking pretty good. Even though we have a Ring of Tea, so it's a little bit of not a good combo, I think it's still worth it. There will be plenty of times where we don't have full mana. I think we just might go for combo spheres. Amulet of Vengeances, or Amulet of Resistance is pretty decent as well. Ooh, Frying Pan actually. Yeah, we'll go Frying Pan. So we almost have... I don't know, I have to look at it. Beast. We'll actually go Beast. That sounds good. So let me think about it. We have 90-degree backward arc. We have 210 frontward. So we have 300% block. Directional block. So there's 60% of a direction that we can get hit by spells. I think that's okay. It's gonna make Act 4 a little easier. And they should be split up too. It should be a 30% on one side and a 30% on the other side. Because we're 210 on the front side and we're 90 on the back side. So there's two small 30% windows. Which I am okay with. We have enough money. The real thing is going to be, do we have enough money for the Act 4 shop? Because that one's where it gets really expensive. Where's our last one? Over here? I think we have enough melee dudes chasing us that we can just chill. We also still have our defender monolith, which is going to help the boss significantly as well. There we go. Alright, let's check over here. Nothing over there. And let's go to the boss. Boss probably hurts. 41 items though. And a couple spheres. One sphere. So we have 42 items worth of Moonshine damage. Poison guy always runs away so quickly. We need to follow him around. Really, I mean, we can attack any of these right now. Just gonna try to prioritize the blue dude, the teal guy, whatever this color is. Now we need the pink guy. A little bit of green, a little bit of pink. Purple, pink, purple, whatever. Try not to kill that other one, that's why I backed off. they're about the same. One down. 2 down. And 3 down. That was actually really clean. And we got a Mage Bane for that. Yes! Alright. Mage Bane is what's up. Mage Bane is what's up. Now we can easily kill things. It doesn't help against bosses. But it just helps if we get kind of stuck in like a spot or something. Earth Shatter. Let's press some buttons. We have a forge. We'll have to see if we want to waste any ore on the forge. The forge is another thing I could complain about. Forge needs a rework as well, in addition to the arena. It's like all the new systems need a rework, which is kind of weird. But we'll talk about it when we get there. Alright, gold chest. We need to go after it. I want to clear out some of these enemies first. So we'll kind of go to the gold chest last, I think. Alright, so the forge. This is the issue with the forge. We wanted to buy a blue set item. It's going to cost me 520 ore in Act 4 on NG+60, which I have barely gotten that amount, right? And that's all my ore. I would rather put this to a statue. If I want to get a non-set one, it's going to be like a little more than half of that, 325, and then it kind of scales down from there. Let's see, green set item is 260 or 130, and then the common items are, we got 65 for a non-set, and a set is 130, so we're probably only going to look to spend one of those. We could complete our 4 set, or the Trickster set, but it's trigger combo when evading, which isn't actually a big deal because we can't be in combo. We could finish our Journeyman's outfit, or title bonus on a new character would help. Yeah, it would kind of like change the game though. They would have to, I think, put a cap on what's it called, statues, or it's just like, why would you ever buy another item when you could just invest into another statue level? Might just go for luck. Could also go for disarm. Disarm's always good. It activates Feralath. We could go for damage, 130. I don't want to spend 130. So we're just gonna go with Lucky Charm. Let's go Lucky Charm. Got a good amount of evasion. Add some luck on top of that. Should be good. Our damage should be fine. We have Mage Bane. Doesn't work against bosses, but it's good everywhere else. I have built-in stun with the Paladin. We also have Blackjack, and we have Defender's Halberd. So I don't really think I need the Gladiator's Net. It's definitely good. Yeah, whatever. Play the Paladin, you just say, yeah, whatever. Alright, so let's kill off these. We got some Ghost. I don't want to be interrupted while I'm going through that other trap. They're magically delicious. Another sphere. Okay, and we haven't found the way out yet, have we? Oh yeah, we have. Okay, it's over here. Let's get out of here. And I don't see a portal on this one, so if I had to guess, we either crashed in the Act 3 boss, or also there's a portal there and it just disappeared. That was weird. Or we died against the Act 3 boss. I don't remember what actually happened. It's been too long. Hey, there's our shopkeep. What you got for me? We got Frostbrand if we want it. Markman's Wand, Bloodletter. Bloodletter has some pretty good damage. We get plus 50% against bleeding enemies and 20% chance to bleed because we have it attuned. Seems pretty good. Talisman of Decay. Yeah, alright, we're going Bloodletter, Talisman of Decay for the damage, and we'll just finish out the Journeyman's outfit to get the 10% damage reduction. Frostbrand's also like pretty decent, just want that damage reduction. Always damage reduction. Defense is way harder to get in this game than anything else. The exit has been revealed. I value defense really highly. It means I can play awfully and still do, and still have the highest chance of completing the run, right? So the extra bleeding damage does double. Yeah, it does. Because the way attunements work is it acts as if there's 2 of them in your inventory, so it should double. There's a couple things where that isn't true, like set items don't count double, obviously. If you have 2 Sword of Kings in your inventory, you get the 80 attack power. We don't get like 2-piece kings. That'd be a little insane. I didn't even see what that was. Was that Dukes? Might have been Dukes. Let's see. That was Dukes. Another item that can potentially save me from killing myself. That's what I'm all about right now. Items that prevent me from dying. Which, you know, I talked about this in the last run I did. I actually bought like Dukes from a vendor, and the reasoning was if you get stunned against Dragon, it heals you, so you have like a potential to not die to like a stomp. We did just, yeah, we'll send it to town. We just did the shop. We have another floor. Sundering Strikes. I'm gonna try to get this, keep this for the boss. So we're gonna try to really rush. Do we need it? Probably not. Do we want it? Yes, indeed. Keep going the wrong direction. I think we had one more portal over here. No, we didn't. Okay. Some ore, but not too worried about it. I'm gonna keep my monolith. I wish the tooltips updated for attunements. Oh, I wish it would too. That would make it like a lot easier for people. Ooh, Bracers of Quickness. That item is actually insane with some of the recent nerfs they did. I think this is like one of the most underrated items in the game. It's equal to a Kyra statue, number 1. Number 2, it's 20% attack speed for one like green item. I know it has diminishing return, so it's like 19%, but for the sake of talking about this item, it's like a... So, what I mean with like the nerf, they nerfed the King set bonus where it's 25 and 50 now. And that item just gives you, you know, 19 to 20 straight up. So it's almost like having 3-piece kings when you find it, which is really good. It's a lot of speed. Granted, it's only for your attack speed, it doesn't increase your skill speed. It's not quite the same. I think it's still really good. That was the point. No, it's not diminishing on attack speed, that's additive. Are you sure? I mean, I'm okay with it not being. That's better, right? Should get the 20% instead of the 10%. Or instead of the 19%. I forget. I usually just say, like, it's worse than it is, just in case. Because I don't want to be wrong and say, like, oh, it's... You know. His maximum potential is 20%. Minimum potential would be the 19. I know that's how like blackjack works, right? It has diminishing return, where you have the 10% chance to stun, and then if you attune it, you go up to like 19%. Let's see, Cups Markhams plus Rapid Blow plus Kings made me attack like a machine gun. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we gotta hug the boss so we don't get machine gunned. Having PTSD from my sorcerer run, where I didn't move constantly, and like 2 of these guys charged me and one-shot my sorcerer. Felt bad. Felt real bad. But you want to like hang out towards the middle because he's going to drop back down. And you don't want to get machine gunned. If you're too far away from him, he'll shoot his machine gun. I've also been told from multiple people smarter than me it's additive. That's basically what I say. I know blackjack, when you attune it, you don't get 10% plus 10%. I know that's true. I'm not sure if it's the same with attack speed. I'm sure it is, why not? Yo, Exotac. How have I been? Been pretty good. Got some family in the hospital, so been kind of in the hospital a lot. Haven't been streaming much, so it's the first stream in like 2 weeks. What happened? They found a mass in my dad's brain, and they're still trying to figure out exactly what it is. But there's a lot of other issues that have gone along with that. That's made it hard for them to figure it out. So yeah, we'll see how that develops. But won't be staying up as late as I normally do because I gotta go up there in the morning. Yeah, I appreciate all that. Oh. Alright, he did a machine gun. I'm always afraid of the machine gun. Yeah, it's been something he's been fighting with for a while. It's just some of the other issues he didn't realize were there. Like, we basically brought him to the ER 2 weeks ago because he just was kind of always tired. Started having some other symptoms that we felt were like worth bringing him in, and we found out he was like super anemic at that time, and so he had like some blood transfusions to fix that. But he hasn't really been. What's the best way to like describe this? His bone marrow stopped producing blood cells, so he became super anemic. So that's like kind of part of the issue is since his bone marrow wasn't creating one of the blood components called platelets, he could have an issue where he gets like cut or something and he would bleed out. So they haven't really been able to do a surgery on him. So they gave him a platelet transfusion today so they could do a surgery, do a bone marrow biopsy, and we won't get the results for that until sometime next week. That's like the short version. Yeah, it's pretty rough. But the brain mass is near his cerebellum. So when it swells, or when it swells or whatever, makes it to where he gets like really bad nausea and vomiting and equilibrium issues. There's like a lot of other things that happen. So he wasn't able to like hold down food for a while, and then now he's on like some steroids that reduce the swelling, so he's able to actually like eat, because he lost like 20 pounds just because he couldn't eat or do anything. Not good. Not good. So he's been in the hospital for 2 weeks, and just kind of hoping he gets to leave soon, because I know he's got to be like going crazy in there, but I'll go and see him every day. It's just it's a lot of work at times. So streaming had to go. More important things going on. And I was off like a week from work at one point because of it. Oops, oops. Went the wrong way. Yeah, let's heal up for a second. Yeah, evasion is so powerful. There's some more luck. I'm gonna start collecting ore and gold now. At least big diamonds. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? That's what's been going on with me. Hopefully all is good in y'all's world. Okay, I think we're good to get out of here. Okay. Nice. One down. I'm getting close to starting university. Nice. Fun time. Hanging out with the boys. Studying for tests. So Boots of Freedom. We have to make a decision if we want to try to tank the boss or not. What do you guys think? To tank or to not to tank? When I talk about tank, I'm talking about tanking stomps. So a couple things to keep in mind, right? We can't be knocked back. So if we get stunned, we won't be knocked back into a breath. That's number one to think about. We also have Duke's Signet Ring, so it'll heal us when we get stunned if we go below a certain amount. That's one thing to think about. Another thing is we also have 41 evasion with 14 luck. So even if we get breathed, we can probably survive. So I don't know if there's really a way our character can die, but yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. Boots of the Giant. Should we just beef up some more? Make it where there's like no way to die? Seems pretty good. Pendant of Penance, that's 100% increased damage. We're grabbing that. I think we're also going to go Judgment, and I'm going to come back for Boots of the Giant, I believe. I know some people hate that. Hate that item, but it's a good amount of HP. Oh, there's Boots of the Giant. Alright. Nice troll, guys. I guess I shouldn't have opened it yet. Alright. So we still need some more gold. We go up here, buy some more gold, figure out what else we would want to buy. Boots of the Giant. Wow. Player 1. Woohoo! Hammerwatch time. Yeah. Playing some Hammerwatch tonight. Let's see. Apparently trying to tame a bunch of feral kittens living under my shed. Stomps are crazy. Stomps are crazy, but I think my character is good enough that I could tank stomps if I wanted to. Yeah, alright, so we can't buy Boost of the Giant. Let's instead buy Flame Tongue, just for more damage. We'll just go full tank, get the tower shield. I don't think it really matters. Let's actually go... Yeah, let's go Flame Tongue. Damage will be more leech. More leech is what I'm about right now. Go away, bleeding. Always avoid damage when possible. Stomp has a 2/3 armor pierce. You're probably chilling a solid 70-75% chance to evade right now. Because all the evade items tune 14 luck before they change, 65%. And all the evasion items are better with luck now. Are they strictly better now? Oh, we accidentally activated one. I never ended up doing any math on it. But luck is more in line with luck in other games, which I enjoy. It's like I play Path, and luck in that game is just something like positive would activate twice instead of once, or you'd have the potential twice instead of once, which is basically what it is now. You roll 2 chances of crit, and yeah, if either one of them crits, you crit. Neither crit, you just don't crit. You're always better no matter what your luck is. According to a math person smarter than me. Hey, that's fair. I'll take that. Now, these arrow things are something that can kill my character. Pretty sure I haven't attuned to them like at all. Also, these trolls are pretty deadly. Look at that damage. I wanted the bridge. Alright, so we need to kill those guys for sure. They do some serious damage. Alright, fortunate events. So even more chance to evade and whatnot. Let me out. Oof. I feel like Boots of Freedom should also give you, like, oh, what am I trying to say? Boots of Freedom should also let you walk through enemies. Make me free. Sphere of Power. Of course you get Sphere of Power on this run. The game knows. The game definitely knows. If Markham's Moonshine gives spheres. Could you imagine getting a 10 sphere run on a Moonshine build? How sad would you be? Boost of ghostly powers. Ghastly powers. I like that. These chalks are scary if you don't charge around them in the correct direction. You're gonna get stuck. They're all gonna hone in on you. Do a lot of damage. I mean, you could just like not play like this. Still sort of okay though. 2x count, etc. Yeah, I mean that's true. It's still like double. Let's see. It's basically an item that has no stats but gives you 10% damage. Which there's a lot of items that are better than that, but it's not awful. You just don't get the set bonuses, like the 25% damage in combo. You miss out on all of those, all 4 of them. So it's 100 extra damage you wouldn't have. And you also don't get the combo prevents lethal, or the, what is this? Oh, this is, alright, the epic one is the one that you'd be really sad about, when it gives you is it 60 attack power and skill power? But that one you should be the most upset about. Did we figure out what we're doing? If we're tanking or if we're trying to dodge everything? I think we should try to dodge everything. That's how we would normally play. We didn't get like a defense monolith. I guess we got luck, but nice, the Book of Experience at the very end. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, how many items are up to 73 items. So almost 400% damage. Oh, we have 5 spheres, so that's equal to 78 items. So we almost have the 400% damage. Promote good gameplay habits. Don't have another key. Feels bad, man. Alright, so this is the dragon. So, oh, good luck, good luck. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright. No real strategy besides we're going to fight on one side of him, and then when he goes to stomp, we're going to charge out of that side. If he does a breath, we're gonna get out of it, pretty much. You'll kind of see. Whoop. That's what we're trying to do. Nice. Not bad. Let's see, stats though. What are our stats? We did 492 million damage with 129 physical and 363 magical. This run took us 45 minutes, even though we were skipping basically everything. But we were also talking a lot, so. And we had 73 items. Some pretty good stuff. So that is NG+60 down. I guess we'll like go over everything, since this will be like the last run for this character until hardcore. So some stuff we don't have attuned. We don't have Amulet of Vengeance attuned because it's combo related. We're doing Moonshine. Bloodthirst Ring, I never felt like it was worth having the extra lifesteal, so we're just going solely off the chapel. We're just gonna talk about the things we don't have attuned, right? It's easier. Seal of Rage, we basically never want to be missing health, so I don't expect to have much uptime on this at all, so I completely ignore it. Apothecary Flask, I don't use potions, so kind of the same goes with Apothecary Satchel, or if I do use them, I don't use more than 1 or 2 a run. Blood Dagger, you know, Blood Dagger. What can we really say about the good old Blood Dagger? It's too powerful, so don't attune it. 5% chance to get 5 health when you have 4k health. It's just too good. You don't need to double that. What else did we not attune? We didn't attune Spiked Boots. It just doesn't scale very well. And yeah, it's a skill power item that scales with skill power, but we're a primary build. Just don't really care to do it. I'd rather send these 9 stars to like some enemy that we actually have trouble with. Symbol of Zeal. This is kind of a new item, but when you kill an enemy, you have a 10% chance to drop something. So this doesn't really work on bosses. It gives you a 20% chance to get skill crit for 5 seconds. If you find that useful for like farming, then definitely pick that up. But 20 skill crit is equal to 1 Witch Hunter level, and it's on like a weird RNG proc. I just don't care. It's just not enough. Not enough juice for what I'm putting into it. Next, Circlet of Willpower. I'm playing a overflowing physique build, so I basically am not using mana at all. So when I'm less than 50% health, to allow my skills to cost 50% less is really not a big deal. Also, when you scale up your NG higher and higher, and you have high level sorcerer, this going from 60 to 30 or this from 25 to 13 or 12, it doesn't really matter. It just doesn't scale well. What else? What else? Lifestone. Instead of a 15% chance to gain 1 health, we'd have a 2 15% chances. Just not enough. Don't care. Kinda Mage Robe, same kind of thing. Mana is just not relevant. Mana Stone, Mana's just not relevant enough. I don't get these on. I don't get a lot of these items on any character, just because they don't scale well. Ring of Health. It's basically 0 health when you have. Like at the end of the run, we had over 4k health, so to regen any worthy amount of health, it's going to take way too long. This is equal to 1 NG priest level. Same thing here, this is equal to 1 sorcerer, or less than 1 sorcerer. And this is like a weird hybrid between the two, so I don't go for any of those. Those you can't attune, and that's it. That is it. Everything else we attune. We went over all that stuff in the beginning. We use Beetle because he's faster than the Raven. You could use the Raven if you wanted. You should definitely just like pick whichever one you find works best for you. I feel like I'm too fast for the Raven, so he doesn't help me out enough, so I go with the Beetle. As far as bestiary goes, we're attuning bosses for sure. Bosses, and then some stuff in Act 1, because we're going Moonshine, so we want as much damage against them as possible. Also, Act 4. Yeah, Act 1 guys, bats. But the big thing is the bosses and the casters. So, or range units, I should say. The bowmen and the casters, these liches, are kind of brutal, especially if you get a lot at the same time. You can get absolutely deleted really quickly. Also, we just do footmen, more bowmen. These spearmen, these are the guys that charge. So these spearmen are the ones that are in the earlier act. I think he's in Act 3. And the strong skeletal spearman is the one in Act 5. This lich here, this one shows up in Act 3, 4, and 5. So this is a really good one to do because he shows up everywhere. As you saw, like, the scariest part of the run was probably doing the statues, especially if you don't get like a good monolith to go along with them. So I would definitely look at tuning these guys when you can. Same thing, more bosses, wisp, eyeballs for the boss fight. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I play with I oftentimes play with demolished spawners, so I never do any of these, and I also play without the towers. So most of these are just deleted from the game, so I don't have to attune them. Anyway, yeah. Anybody have any questions about this? Yeah, it's 20% skill crit chance, not damage. Did I say damage? I didn't mean to say damage. Wait. Oh yeah, skill crit chance. Yeah, I was thinking it was Witch Hunter, but it wasn't. You're right. Oh well. YouTube will be mad. Skill crit chance. Yeah, even still, it's just not enough. Elite Lich is 5. Wait, what? Elite Lich is 5? There's 2 different ones? Frost Lich, Elite Lich. Oh, so that Lich is only 3 and 4 then. The other Lich. Oh well. Oh well. People get the idea.